Always on fire.
You're watching GuudeBoulderfist. You're watching GuudeBoulderfist. You're watching GuudeBoulderfist.
Hello guys, welcome back. Another episode of MindCrack. As always, this is Jason, and back over here at the house. So last episode, I was accused of being a cheater. Because at the start of the episode, it looked like I was in creative mode, and I don't really know why I would have been in creative mode from your guys' point of view. I mean, I know I wasn't in creative mode, but looking at the episode and trying to figure out what exactly I did that episode that was so amazing that required creative mode makes my head hurt a little. And I'm honestly a little bit hurt by some of the comments that people left accusing me of being this cheater. And I was trying to figure out, like, I mean, what about my builds that make you think I require creative mode? Because that's insulting, because my builds aren't the best in the world as it is because of my lack of time when it comes to resources already. The most common thing I saw was that I was just too lazy to walk back, so I went in creative mode. But I don't really know why you would go in creative mode to walk back faster whenever you can just teleport around. So I don't understand that either. Like, I'm gonna cheat just to prove my point here. So let's get our coordinates. Negative 131. 1313 messed my head up. 67 and 3115. All right. So if I really wanted to get here, wouldn't I just teleport? Let's walk over here. And I thought Badger turned fire spread on, but apparently he did not. I misunderstood what he was saying. So, all right, let's test this. Teleport. What was it? Negative 13139. Oh, that's not a 1. Jesus. 13139. 68 and 3115. Okay. Bam. So that doesn't require creative mode. I didn't have anything special in my inventory. I just logged in and enchanted, and well, I logged in the Nether, walked down here, did my enchant, stopped recording, and walked him out of the place. So nothing I did. I wish I'd opened my inventory or something just to prove my point. I remember I opened chests, and we're gonna go in creative mode right now and just see, because I don't use creative. I've used creative mode from time to time to fix things on the server or something like that. Yeah, okay, so chests still look the same. All right, let's do an enchant too, because people were saying that you won't lose your levels if you enchant something. Let's just enchant this, and I don't know if this is true or not, so we're gonna test it, see if they're right or not. Can I get a level I actually have enough levels for? There we go, 4. Let's see what happens. Okay, so you lose your levels down there. All right. Well, so I guess there's really no way for me to prove without a shadow of a doubt that I wasn't cheating, but I don't really see what exactly I did in the last episode that would have led to cheating anyway. So whatever. People are gonna believe whatever they want to believe. Everyone's in love with a conspiracy, and they can feel free. But until I start doing something that really looks like I built it in creative, like hey, welcome back, and here's my 75,000 foot tower made out of diamonds. I don't want to hear that shit. Keep that shit off my channel. I wish I had noticed the fact my XP shit was missing, because I certainly would have cut it. But here's the thing, if I was in creative mode, I wouldn't have recorded it and fucking uploaded it. It's not like it's a live stream. So, yeah, that's all I'm going to say on that matter. Today I want to work on the Bay of Pigs up here. I never finished a lot of stuff in this area. The two things that come to mind that I want to get done pretty soon here is the bay that's down there, and I want to work on this this lookout that goes up here, but that will be another day. Today I want to really come in here and kind of pretty this place up, and I have quite a bit of time today, so there's probably going to be quite a few cuts while I work stuff out and figure out how I want this to look. There's water missing there. I want to put a boat in here so I can be on a boat, and I want this to kind of come together better than just, you know, all of a sudden there's a drop off here. So I'll figure that out, but I'll be back with you guys in a minute. I need to get my resources together in creative mode. Anyways, I'll be right back. Alrighty, I am all set here, I believe. So let's see here. First things first. Let's drop this down. I've got quite a few resources already over here. For whenever I had done the farm with beef. So I had some glowstone and stuff over here, and I got tons of wood at the house. All I had to do was really gather sand. But let's see what I wanted. I thought I had some half slabs in here somewhere. That's because I was just looking at them. Here we are. Okay. So we'll start with these and see how these look going down into this area. The problem is with this water, it doesn't really. Cause like I kind of want to leave the water. Oh, sorry. I don't know who I was apologizing to. Sorry, pig. Kind of want to make it like where you walk around here. So I talked about Minecon some last episode, but I didn't really. There's so much more to talk about, man. I really just touched base on how it all started. Really, I didn't even talk about anything in particular. So let's just pick up kind of where we left off. You know, basically I talked about us, excuse me, us getting there, and but I'm sure you guys have seen the video where I show the hotel I was staying at before Paul's got there and all that stuff. But from there we went to Disney. Obviously, once Paul's arrived, after he was busy getting ripped off by the pirate taxi, or pirate taxi. I don't know how it's said. I wonder how sand. If I went straight into sand here, would that look okay, or would it look stupid? Let's see. I have a little bit of sand. That's enough to give me an idea. I think that'll be okay. But now I feel like that this should be some kind of wood. Oops. But so we get to Disney, and they have some pretty tight security at Disney. Guys with guns, which there'll be a story which includes one of them pulling their gun on me, but we'll get to that. I feel like the jungle wood would look good over here. So we're going through security, and you know, I had Paul's come over to my hotel to help me carry stuff back to Disney, and one of those was the bag with the tequila in it, and so whenever he's going through security, they tell him, no, you cannot walk through the park with this. So we had to go find an alternate method into the park. It was stupid. Had to go take a bus into the park. So we finally get to our hotel, and the whole place is decorated for Christmas, and that was cute and all. But first day we didn't do a whole lot. I'm trying to remember if everyone got there on the first day or not. I don't see. This is why I wish I had done like a nightly vlog of what had happened. Because some of that first day footage that I showed you guys was the second day. No, yeah, okay. They for sure got the first day because they wanted to go into Paris. No, that was the next day. That was definitely the next day. Damn it, man. Because I remember it was the next day because we had said we were going to get our badges in the morning and then go into Paris. Oh no! But people got anxious, and we went to Paris before getting our badges. Not that it really mattered. Crap. Well, here we go. This'll do. I hate to waste smooth stone, but whatever. So yeah, we didn't really do much the first day. Well, I remember we went out that night. We didn't actually leave the park. We didn't leave the park except for once, because Disney Paris is not actually close to Paris at all. Well, closer than my house in the real world is, but you know, not very close at all. It's like 45 minutes on the metro or something like that. So we didn't go into Paris, but the once. Fix that. I I'm gonna put sand down here as well. Oops. But anyways, so first night we, yeah, like I remember Doc sending us a message saying that he was there pretty much right after Paul's and I had checked in our hotel. So we met up with Doc and his girlfriend, and we had dinner at Planet Hollywood, which, you know, it sucks, but whatever. Then I don't remember what we did after that. I think we went back to our rooms and got organized. Something. That night, I remember we went to some bar that was there at Disney, and there was these assholes that were from Amsterdam in there, and they were just being total dicks. Not the whole time. Like they were kind of phasing in and out from total dick to just drunk asshole. But you know, Doc and his girlfriend were being pretty courteous to these people. Doc hadn't beat him up yet or anything. But like I remember one of the guys, he kept calling the bartender the N-word, and the bartender hadn't kicked him out yet, which was kind of surprising. But he started asking the bartender for peanuts, but he wasn't saying peanuts, he was saying penis. So he comes over to our table and asks us if we speak French, and I'm like, well, no, I don't. But Doc's girlfriend is pretty fluent in French, so she says she does, and he's like, how do I say penis? And I'm just sitting there trying not to laugh at this guy, because he was, you know, he's one of those people you could tell he's drunk and, you know, probably be quick to swing if he thought you were laughing at him. But he kept saying, how do you say penis? How do you say penis? And she was like looking at him like, what? And finally he goes, nuts. And I'm like, so wait, you don't want to ask the bartender for penis and nuts? And and I lose it, just start laughing. And he gets that look like he's really offended, and I'm like, oh no, I've offended the crazy drunk man. And so he's like, what are you laughing at? And I'm like, nothing, something I just read on my phone. And he's like, let me see your phone. And I happened to have Twitter up, and I was like, and Doc kind of backed me up. He was like, yeah, we're waiting on some friends of ours to get here, and they just said something funny. Because at that point, Generic B and Beat Below and some other people, Kurt, had got there, but we hadn't seen them yet. So I'd been kind of twittering back and forth with those guys, like, you know, letting them know where we were and so on. So the guy starts grabbing for my phone, and we end up, you know, basically telling the guy to fuck off. And so he moves on for a little while. Then like 20 minutes later or so, well, he keeps like going out and coming in, and like he'll like sit there on the desk, or not desk, the table, and like stare at me, and I'm like, dude, get the fuck out of my face, what the fuck is wrong with you? And then he'll like wander off again, and yeah, he had some friends with him too, but they weren't really around that much. So anyways, about 30 minutes pass, and Beat Up Below and Generic B and Kurt show up, and Justra, and guy comes over, and first thing he says to Beat Up Below is, oh, look at you, American homo, big faggot. And dude, Doc just leaps out of his chair, grabs this guy, and throws him down. And so then, of course, bartender comes over and kicks those guys out. Not Doc, the Amsterdam guys, and buys Doc a round of drinks. So yeah, it was pretty funny, pretty eventful, good stuff. I want to put glowstone over here, but I don't know how to incorporate it. But that was the first night. I remember I couldn't get drunk that night. I had the hardest time getting drunk in Europe. I've already talked about that though. But I don't even know how many shots I'd had. We stopped counting. Because I ended up getting to the point, like, I don't normally just drink shots whenever I'm here at the house, or anywhere in America for that matter. I drink, you know, a mixed drink or something like that. I used to drink beer, but you guys know how that goes. So anyways, I had just quite a bit to drink and just couldn't get drunk. I don't remember where I was going with this. Doesn't really matter. Alright, let's see here. I wonder... Give me this guy here. That just seems too... What if I did like that? Little pillar. Little pillar guy. That seems okay. Actually, you know what I want to do? Get these back. Glass somewhere. I don't know how this will look, but I'm gonna do it. Oh yeah, Paul didn't even go with us. He was in the fucking bed. I just remember that. I was like, where was Paul's at? Yeah, Paul's totally missed out on all that adventure because he passed out in the bed. Alright. I'm gonna put lava up there is the where I'm going with this, by the way. Which I don't think I have any of. I know I don't. I'm not even gonna go look. I think that'll look good though. So anyways, Paul's passed out. Next morning, we get up and our hotel had continental breakfast, which is a part of it. I guess we got lucky with that one, but we see. I got our room at the Disneyland hotel, which was more expensive than some of them. But the only reason why I picked that hotel is because there used to be lava right here, a big pool of it. Wasted that. The only reason I picked the hotel is because I assumed that's where the convention was at, because it's the main Disney hotel. But I was wrong. That was not where the convention was. It was at the New York. So totally missed out on that. I don't think there's any lava here anymore at all. I got rid of all. I know where some's at actually. On the hill here. So anyways, next morning, Paul and I go down for our continental breakfast, and we're trying to figure out how to get into the area with it. And so there was a woman standing there, and of course she's French, so she doesn't speak English. she did a little bit, but the rabbit from Winnie the Pooh was also, like, every morning in our hotel there was like one of the Disney characters was out there taking pictures with the kids. One of the bonuses of being at that hotel, oh boy. So we got up to the woman, and I said, "Is this the continental breakfast?" And she says, now this is what we thought she said. The story ends up changing later on because we tell someone else's story, and they work out part of it that we had misunderstood. You'll understand later, trust me. So I say continental breakfast, and she points over towards the bunny rabbit and says, "Cocktail?" And I said, "Continental breakfast?" And she says, she points back over there and says, "Cocktail?" And so we're like, okay, do we go stand in that line over there? And so we go and we stand in the line by the rabbit, and we're standing there, all these little kids are getting in line, and Paul's is like, "Are you sure this is for the breakfast?" And I'm like, "I don't know, she said over here." And I was like, "Did she say cocktail though? Why is she saying cocktail?" And so we stand in line a little bit longer, and Paul's is finally like, "Dude, this is for the bunny rabbit." So we're like, "Okay, let's get out of the line. This is awkward." So we go back over to the woman, and I say, "Continental breakfast?" And she points back at the rabbit and says, "Cocktail?" And I'm like, "No, that's a bunny rabbit. We just want to eat breakfast." And she's like, "Oh, breakfast." I'm like, "Yeah, not cocktail. We don't need cocktail. We are still drunk from last night." And so she lets us eat our breakfast. So in that video I put up yesterday, you'll see that Paul says, "Can't wait for some cocktail breakfast," 'cause that's what we started. In fact, whenever we left, we told the woman that it says. I was like, "Man, that was the best cocktail breakfast I've ever had." And she just thought that was hilarious. She probably thought I was a stupid American there. Ooh, clay. So anyways, we were telling that story to someone else at the convention, and they were like, "You know, the bunny rabbit from Winnie the Pooh is named Cottontail, right?" And we were like, Oh, she wasn't saying cocktail. She was saying cottontail. So, like, we kept calling it cocktail breakfast, but really it was the cottontail breakfast. And that is the story of the cocktail breakfast. Hey, guy, you're on fire. I got an arrow in my face. I'll grab this clay. I'll be right. Alrighty, I'm back. So yeah, that was pretty much that day. We went, like I said, we went out to Disney, or not to Disney, out to Paris with everyone. After that, and it was coming a fucking, well, not coming a flood, but it was definitely raining more so than it had rained the whole previous week whenever I was there with my wife, and so that kind of sucked. And I didn't even bring like my rain jacket or anything. So we had been walking along and we stopped to buy. I wish I had gotten rid of this back here before I'd. But we all stopped to buy umbrellas, and of course my umbrella fucking jabs my thumb. When I'm opening it, it cuts my thumb, just big gash in my thumb. Then not only does it do that, it immediately breaks, just like turns inside out, busted. So I go back into the place, get another umbrella, and this one doesn't do that. But it was just like, man, really, fucking umbrella. But everyone got to see the Eiffel Tower and such, and I had already told my wife, if the guys want to go back into Paris, I'm just gonna let them go. I'm not gonna go with them, because I've seen it. I don't care to see it again. But then when everyone was going, I just didn't want to be like a sore sport, so I went. I wasn't really looking forward to it. Like I had bought new shoes before we left, and that was kind of a dumb idea because I mean, anytime you buy new shoes, you got to break them in. But I had not, which wasn't so bad. But I got these Nike shoes that they had the whole Nike Plus in them that lets you like track how far you've walked and all that type of stuff. So just the 3 days that I wore them, I stopped wearing them after 3 days with my wife because my pinky toe started getting blisters, which was a weird place to get blisters. But I ended up wearing my other shoes for most of the time after that because of blisters. Just in the first 3 days, we had walked 31 miles, so I had already had my fair share of walking, and my feet already hurt before everyone even got there. It was funny because, like, after one day, Bash was complaining, like, he wasn't in Paris, but in London, he was complaining about how his feet hurt, and I was like, dude, fuck you, by now I guarantee you I've walked 100 miles. There's no way around it. You've been walking for a day, you asshole. I'm gonna need this dirt for something else I'm working on, so the more dirt the merrier. You would think you wouldn't need that much dirt, but I need a lot of dirt. I was doing the math earlier, and it's a big number. Not that I'm gathering this dirt for that reason, I just wanted to make it all the same. You know what I should have done is put some dirt back or something. I'll just put smooth stone. Alright. Okay, so you come down, come out here. Kind of feel like what we should do here is make this part wood as well. So that it kind of, yeah, okay, that looks good. Good stuff, good stuff. I wonder how this would look if I put down jungle wood. Let's see, what kind of wood am I using up here? I think I'm using spruce up here already. I'll get rid of that infinite spring if I want to. Yeah, I think this is spruce. Let's see how jungle wood looks, if I have enough. But we didn't do much else that day. We ended up going out drinking, and I did get pretty wasted that night. We ended up meeting quite a few people that were there to see MindCrack and so on, and they were buying drinks, and I drank them. I think for the rim here, I'm going to use more of this so you can't see the log texture. Wonder how it would look if I did. Let me try something here. First, I'm gonna try just crisscrossing it. See how that looks. It makes you want to jump. That looks okay, but I wonder how it would look if I just did this. Oops. What? Let's use our shovel. I just did the center differently. I kind of like that. Let's do another row. Just check it out here. Yeah, I like that. That's what we're gonna do. Alright, cool. I can do that off camera. Alright, so I want to put a little boat here, but it doesn't. I don't want it to be big. It just needs to be just a little boat. Not necessarily a raft, but maybe a raft. Let's get us a pillar going. We can build on top of. Actually, no. Let's not do it right here. Let's do a little closer into the. Did I mess my water up? No. So yeah, we got kind of drunk that night with the fans, and that was a load of fun. I met so many people, man. I wish I could remember everyone's name, but I'm really good with faces. Kind of like caving. How I can your face is like a cave, but you know how I can recognize my way in and out of a cave. It's the same type of thing with people. When I see your face, I'll remember your face. I won't always remember your name. One terrible example, though, of this not being true was there was this guy that had come up to me. It was after Minecon was already over. It was like the 26th or 27th. I don't remember exactly what day. But I'll drop off some of this crap. And he asked about information on the London meetup, and I gave him the information. And then I saw him at the bar the night of the adult London meetup. And he's like, "Do you remember me from Minecon?" I was like, "Man, I don't. There was so many people, I can't remember everybody." But I did remember him. I just didn't realize it at the time, because then he was at the next day. He was at the London Eye meetup, and I say, "Oh, hey man, I remember you from Earl of Stanwich. We talked about the London meetup. Why didn't you come to the bar last night?" And he was like, "You asshole! I was at the bar last night. I asked you if you remembered me from Minecon at the bar last night." And I was like, "Oh, huh. I was pretty drunk last night." Oh, guy. I'll stab you. Don't be mad. You came on my land. Oh, God. Where'd he go? God. I was just kidding. We could be friends. I'll stab you. Like a friend would do. I don't know where he went. He's gonna scare the shit out of me in a second, though. I know it. So I talked about Badge and I playing Far Cry, and we're back to do that here in a few minutes, actually. I was just talking to him. But the co-op and the single-player campaign are completely different from one another. So I might do the single-player as well. I'm not sure. I'll see how you guys like it whenever we just do it ourselves and go from there. Co-op, that is. See if there's a demand for single player as well. I know Anders is doing it, so okay. Let's see here. I'm gonna want to put. I need to make an axe, man. An axe, man. Let me go do that real quick. But I started up a minute ago just to check it out, and that game looks awesome, especially with with my new computer. Max settings. Blow your mind. It looks fun though. And Dead Space is obviously coming to a close here pretty soon. And there's another game I've bought that I was going to try out after that called Afterfall, Edge of Insanity, or something like that. I think that's what it's called. Let's take this one out here. I think I am going to do a little raft. I wonder how you would make sails. Just white wool, I guess, right? So if I'm going to do that, let's one too close. Let's change this here. That there, and then go 2 more on this side. Well, yeah, we did end up going back to that that first bar that we'd gone to the first night, because I'm pretty sure the tequila had like water mixed in it or something, because I drank more than I normally do, and it was just like, yeah, there's no alcohol in here. I'm convinced of it. Let's see here. One more this direction. Oh, ran out. Oh, no, I got plenty. There we go. Again, I don't want this to be super fancy or anything. I just kind of want it to be a little raft that people came here on, docked here. I might do a bigger boat out there or something if I think it would look good. Let's get under here and take out this sand that I used to start with. Grab up this stuff too. Alright. Now I need some poles. Alright, so next day was proper Minecon. Proper Minecon. We didn't go to the opening ceremony, but we went to but basically we got to the exhibit hall probably around 9:30-ish, somewhere in that area, and we just kind of immediately got mobbed by a ton of people. It was kind of unexpected. I mean, we expected to see a bunch of people there, but the number of people that that knew about MindCrack and were there to see us was more than I think any of us had expected. Because, you know, like the night before, we had gone in and looked at the, I think I have wool over here, don't I? Is it just pink? Oh, no, there's some white wool. Good. We'd gone to look at where our panel was going to be, and we were like, man, 500 seats. I hope we can fill that. Little we know, we could have filled 1,000. So, we end up setting up in, like, the main open room. I think it was called the farm. Or no, the room was called the chunk air, which was... The way they named the rooms was pretty cool. It was basically a farm setting. Alright, let's see here. That looks kind of cool. Getting up here is going to be a pain in my ass, though. I already know it. I'll take this out. There. Let's see here. Just jump over here. Okay, I'm going to take that one out, but for now it'll be there. Same thing over here. I think that's really all I need to do here. What I ought to do is fell at doing that. Jesus, I'm gonna do black. Whoop. Alright, let's go back down here. Let's go get some dye. I'm gonna need, yeah, I know what I need. So we get there, like I said, about that time, and we spend until 15 minutes before our panel just talking to people, signing autographs, getting to know the people. Then time for the panel, we go over to our panel room. The previous panel was kind of slow getting out. We barely got started on time. We did our panel, which went really well. I'm still shocked that we were the most viewed on the live stream and the most viewed YouTube video after the fact, which I am going to upload that panel. In fact, it may already be up, but in fact, I know it is already up by the time you see this. It's already on GameSpot, but a lot of people told me they didn't see it there, and I told them, like, well, here you go, guy. And yeah, a lot of people just haven't seen it. So I thought I'd go ahead and upload it anyways. that's right. It's gonna be right either way. So yeah, there's a duplicate copy will be on my channel, but it's from my camcorder, so it's just a single angle. So really, the GameSpot one's probably better because it kind of zooms in on each of us as we're talking and stuff like that. They did a really good job with that. But anyways, if you have missed it and you want to see it from my camera's point of view, feel free to watch it on my channel. If not, then that's fine too. No love lost. So yeah, we did our panel and then proceeded to sign autographs for another couple hours. Then we were supposed to go to a staff meetup with all the volunteers, the members of Mojang, and all the panelists. So we ran real quick, spent just, I mean, like, I'm not even kidding, we ran over to get something to eat, spent a few minutes eating, like less than 30 minutes, and then ran back to make it to the staff meeting on time. The staff actually hid us away so that they could clear people out because people were trying to get autographs. Went to that, and then we spent oh no, that was the night that the Disney park opened. So then we went back to our rooms for just a few minutes, and we were gonna take a nap, but I blamed the controller, and some of the people on his build team didn't have a hotel at Disney. They were outside of Disney, so they didn't want to leave and then have to make it back. So they were like, me and Paul were just like, well, you can come hang out in our room. In the meantime, how does that look? It looks like a Target. It's not. It doesn't look like a damn sale. It's like a fucking Target. Dang it, man. I wonder if I brought it in a little bit, if it would look more like a sale. Like if I took, let's see here. Come on, guy. Like this, and then get rid of these. Yeah, I think that's better. Yeah. Though I think it should be going. Which way the sales go? Yeah, that's right. The longer end behind it. Okay. I wonder if I should do the same up top here. I feel like I should. Maybe not all of it though. Just do. I'll just show you. Watch out, guy. You're gonna get hurt. How's that feel? Alright. Can't jump back up there. That's not bad. I know what I ought to do though. I think this would look better. I like that better. I wonder how this would look if I like that. Yeah, that's good. I like that. That's good. Good stuff. So this is the little raft that the Guudeians? The Guudeites? Guude faces? Oh, look at all these pigs down here. Guys. You may leave again. Come on out. Escape. Go. Oh, whatever. Alright. So I wonder what I should do to this area now. I feel like I should do something over here with this archway. I think I might be running out of time for day though. Let me check and see. Yeah, I've totally exceeded my timeline. I try to keep these around 25 to 30 minutes, and I'm already at 40 minutes here. So I'm gonna call this good for the day. I hope you guys have enjoyed, as always. I'm sure that you guys have some suggestions on what I should do here. I feel like it kind of needs like a little rail or rim or something to make it, I don't know, not so plain rafty. I feel like it's still top heavy too, honestly. So maybe like some stairs around the outside or something. I don't know. But there's still plenty of stories from Europe I will be telling over the next couple of episodes. And gonna try to get this area somewhat done so I can move on to some other ideas I have. I know I've talked about it for a little while, but there is a prank in the works. There's actually more than one, but I'm waiting on someone to help me with some voice acting for one of them. So, yeah. I'll see you guys next time.
Hello everyone, this is Jason as always, and I've just logged into Season 2 of MindCrack, and if you'll notice I have 2.5 hearts, because when I spawned, I fell to right here. So, we're just starting up the next season here on the multiplayer server, and I'm almost dead. Apparently our spawn point is in a strange location that drops you to right here. I don't know if everyone's gonna spawn in the same spot or what, but I gotta get out of here without dying. Made my little sliding glass doors here, which the problem is right here in this corner. There's no way to make that where it doesn't open up that, like, so whatever. This is the best I could do. Yeah, I got a fucking creeper in my house. Oh, don't blow up. There's no one over here. Shit. Let's just do a loop around here. I lost a door to a creeper earlier. I'm just gonna keep walking. I don't know what happened to him. But I want to kind of want to pretty up the house a bit with the help of you guys. So looking forward here to the future. I think the next thing I'm going to work on is my animal farm, and I've been thinking a lot about what I want to do, and I want to kind of automate it where I can have these animals that I breed, they're like my breeding animals, and then just taking the breed animals and slaughtering them. But I think I'm going to do something a little bit silly here. Since I have this village down here, I'm thinking about building an ark. Like, in that flat area past the village there.